I got friends in low places.
Hello, this is Thunder Dome. No mining resources. Let's let her talk first.
Our plans to enter the Void are in jeopardy. Amon intends to destroy Ulnar by overloading its celestial locks. Activating all 5 locks is your objective. Units from both of your armies must stand together near a lock to activate it.
Alright, so, as you can see over here with our patrolling drones, we sort of aren't mining resources today. We're going to be getting by only our hero units. Kerrigan P3 and Zagara P3. These are pretty alright. Now, the drones here are knocking out these mag mines. Unfortunately for this little boy, he got a little greedy and went to the left base. So, you know, it's fine. It's fine. There is no shade thrown here. No shade whatsoever. Now, the problem with mag mines is, like, with the small amount of units that we're going to be using, i.e. 1, they're not that big of a threat. You go towards them, they activate, you move out of the way. The bigger threat are heroes from the storm. These boys suck. They're incredibly powerful, and drag on the match for too long, we will not be able to compensate. Now, these drones are a little salty, and have broken from the patrol path, which is the only thing that we can do until the heroes come out. No, they see into his soul. They will not leave him for this. Now, given that we have absolutely nothing to do for the first 240 seconds, you can clear out all of the mag mines up to the point where you get the bases with enemies that will kill you, as you saw earlier. Otherwise, just play around with patrolling, which somehow got off sync very fast. And burrowing. Once the heroes get out, it will be rush mode. This map, you want to finish as fast as possible, because the fewest amount of attack waves means the less amount of heroes you hit, and the longer you go on, the more frequent these attack waves are, and the more they hit different locks. It just becomes a pain in the ass.
I return.
So Zagara and Kerrigan are both out. They're going to rush to the middle, but they will wait. And the reason for this is Kerrigan's ability, Assimilation Aura. This ass aura will give us resources, and we can use this to get upgrades, even if we aren't mining. However, this stupid attack wave just sort of stops, and we want to hit both this and the attack wave simultaneously. So we activate Ass Aura, we just start taking them out, start avoiding the mag mines. We jump up, and there is Raynor. There is our first hero unit, and he dies and kills Zagara with him.
We must join our ally to claim the objective.
So Zagara has a couple seconds to catch up. Meanwhile, Kerrigan can just go around picking up the resources that's collected and use that to get upgrades. Now, Kerrigan, wanting higher tier than like just Heroic Fortitude, is going to get both the Evolution Chamber, which will get the upgrades, and Spawning Pool. The reason we're getting Spawning Pool, despite the fact that we do not want Zerglings, is because they are required for Tier 2. In order to get the layer, you need the Spawning Pool. Tier 2 will give us not only like higher tier upgrades, which means chain reaction, it will give access to the Omega network. Meanwhile, we got this microing to deal with. Zagara's gonna deal pretty much most of the bulk here. Kerrigan's gonna just continually snipe with her Crushing Grip. And by Crushing Grip, I mean Kinetic Blast. However, those stupid DTs, by either Zagara's Banelings or Kerrigan's Crushing Grip, we cannot detect them, so we need to hit them via other means.
To claim the objective.
We casually take out this defense because hero's good. And we get this lock. That is 2 locks.
We have secured another lock.
So what Zagara is going to be doing here, because she's annoying, is she's going to be using her hunter killers to activate random locks up here that we don't need. And by locks I mean magmines that we don't need to knock out, because she has instant teleport with deep tunnel. So we're going to engage this top section first-ish, and then use that to then swoop down and then try and get more biomass from those waves at the same time. However, via upgrades, while Zagara has bought Heroic Fortitude, Kerrigan's sort of low on money right now, and she wants to get a certain other building. So once this combat is over, Kerrigan's going to immediately run to the center for that attack wave.
Amon's forces are moving upon a celestial lock.
We're going to see
If they gain control of it, the lock will begin to overlap.
that attack wave has absolutely no heroes in it for some reason. Phoenix is just an unfortunate enemy composition against these guys because they can't lift up the heroes, so they can't do anything. Now, me eventually realizing that I now have time to kill, I'm going to get an Omega network. I'm going to also be lifting up this drone to be getting the resources I didn't collect.
Reclaim 3 of the 5 locks. 2 more and our battle is won.
I'm going to be pushing forward in here. Now, looking at Kerrigan's timers over here, we're going to notice not only has Asor come back again, Immobilization Wave is here. Now, Immobilization Wave, combined with the Mastery for more damage, is a good way to just clear out giant chunks of enemies, including everything here. So that is exactly what we're not going to do. We're just going to attack in. Zagara uses her roaches to basically clear out the magmines that didn't really do more. We're going to use the Omega Worm to basically soak up a little damage. Not a lot, though. They seem pretty good at ignoring the worms. At least in this engagement they did. Now, these poor Phoenix, they're trying so hard. Like, they're doing their best, but they just can't. They just can't take on poor Kerrigan, who now has Heroic Fortitude, and therefore has more life.
Mass frenzy is now ready.
Look at that life regen increase. Nice. We're going to be getting this lock, and we're going to be getting this lock before we fight this attack wave, because that attack wave is scary. This random spittle from just enemies around coming to delay because of us being on the locks.
Will soon be under enemy control.
Now that we have the 4,
4 of the 5 locks
these
are under
guys,
our control.
we
Only
saved
one remains.
Immobilization Wave for this occasion. Because this is a whole ass attack wave.
I've got the enemy.
And 4 hero units. We got Dahaka, Karax, Tychus, and Nova, who nuked and sniped us.
The celestial lock. Taking
So we are both focusing down those guys, and now we're going to focus down Evil Nova. Evil Nova. Now, 4 heroes is more than you should be getting. Because of the way attack waves work on this map, the heroes spawn up here. The attack wave for the previous wave was down here. They just sort of spawned and then weren't launched. So they joined the next wave. That was 2 waves of heroes.
Mass frenzy is ready.
Now we're just going to push up to the last lock. They can't really do anything against us. I got chain reaction on Kerrigan because, you know, I can. Got about 3 Omega networks, but we're not really going to use them for anything. We don't have the time. The faster you clear this map, the easier life is. This poor DT. Like, they're trying so hard. But, you know, that's that.
The enemy is attempting to capture a celestial lock. Another lock.
Everything's completed in time, and we won. Medusa Blade's right at the end, even though that's really not helpful at all.
Victory is mine.
And that's the game.
Fight with a valor